Alright, sorry, just catching my breath over here, but feeling fortunate. Glad we were able to work out all the issues with Brookside Campground that we had when we originally got here. The internet, the mail, the laundry. Yes, it's a bit of a pain that to get anywhere, it takes 20 minutes. But we do actually like the location of the campground because, like we told you before, it is owned by the city and right next to John Bensko Park. You know, it's got a bunch of baseball fields, playground for the kids, all that stuff. But it's also got a track around the whole park. And then you've got trails around here. I've got about a 2.5 mile loop that I figured out over here. You've got 5 Mile Creek right over here, if you can see it. Looks a little dirty, but it's been raining all morning. And, you know, obviously during the summertime, I'm sure that this is a great campground because they do offer the canoeing, the paddleboarding, the kayaking on 5 Mile Creek here. And this is the launch point. So if you're interested in that, we'll make sure we get some information down below for you so you can check it out. But, you know, hey, we looked into other RV parks. One of them was straight trash, not very well taken care of. And the other one, it was like, what's the trade-off, you know? Why not figure out some solutions that we can maybe share, you know, about the internet and how to get mail. Feels like it worked out. So, you know, hey, Brookside Campground, we approve. It's only 8 weeks, so we can be anywhere for 8 weeks. Obviously, one of the reasons that we're glad that this campground worked out is because there's a ton of space for puppies over here. Between the big fields that sometimes you can let them off leash. A lot of people do. I've only done it a couple of times, not with anybody else around. But there are a lot of people that don't live in the campground that do come to the park to enjoy it with their dogs. And, you know, no big deal. I've never seen it ever be an issue, but obviously you want to be mindful with that type of thing. But the puppies, you know, get to go down to the river and stuff like that. So, hey, listen, anything that's good for the puppies is good for Project RV. All right, Oreo. You ready, homie? Let's do it. Oh, good girl. Bring it to Daddy. No, Carly, you chill. Oreo, come here. Come drop it. Oh, you are so fast. You ready? Cookin. All right, you tired? All right, let's go.
Good morning. I just got done working a whole bunch of shifts in a row, and I thought I would show y'all how we make breakfast here in the RV. I'm gonna use 2 things to make breakfast. This is our Ninja toaster oven, air fryer, all that fun stuff that we got. I think it is an amazing tool to use in here. And it flips up for easier storage. Other thing we're gonna use is our stovetop, which is propane. To cook some eggs. Breakfast is actually my favorite meal to cook. I can usually come up with something with whatever's in our fridge, so let's see what we got today. Usually it consists of some sort of eggs and toast. It's It's kind of the easiest way to go. So, got 2 eggs here. And I just like to do the lazy scramble where I just move them around. Now we set those eggs aside because now we're gonna make some delicious toppings. All right, gonna do some pre-minced garlic because who has time to chop garlic at this time in the morning? You can never have too much. I have some spinach, some sun-dried tomatoes that I'm gonna cut up the lazy way. All right, I'm turning the heat all the way down, throwing my eggs back in there. Mixing it in. And no meal is complete without a little cheese. While the cheese is melting, let's go ahead and make our toast. Let's butter our toast. I prefer using ghee, which is essentially just clarified butter. It's got like a richer, nuttier taste. Ooh, cheesy. I also found some of this balsamic glaze in the fridge. I don't know if it's going to be too much, but just a little bit.
Is it good?
Breakfast is my pièce de résistance. Did I use that right? I'm not even sure. I think so. Do I know it from Hamilton? Yes.
If you are a sports fan, you know that all they care about in Alabama is college football. And today's a big day because it's rivalry weekend. And in Alabama, that means Crimson Tide versus the Auburn Tigers. And I realized as we came out to come see what the spectacle looks like while we're here in Birmingham, that I'm wearing Auburn-colored shoes. And this is a predominantly Alabama fan city. So hopefully I don't get my butt kicked, you know.
Interestingly enough, the Iron Bowl actually started here in Birmingham in 1893. That rivalry runs real deep.
Yeah, a lot of animosity there. So we actually came out to this neighborhood called Lakeview. It's in the downtown Birmingham area. And it's got a lot of bars, restaurants, stuff like that. So we figured we'd poke around and check it out. Victoria's learning her referee skills. Personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty. Alabama's been losing the entire game and just threw a touchdown pass to tie it with less than 20 seconds left. This place just went nuts. Okay, well, going to double OT. This has been really crazy. Alabama won it in the third overtime. Congratulations to them. They escaped. A lot of happy Bama fans around here. All right, now that football's over, it's margarita and food time. Enchiladas and some sort of fancy salad, Victoria. We're over here at Los Amigos, which is also here in this Lakeview neighborhood. So, grub time. Cheers to Bama football.